Back at Mazda Raceway, Laguna Seca, born of the American Le Mans weekend here in Monterey, California. I'm Rick Benjamin with Elliott Forbes Robinson and Todd Lewis for the lead up the hill again. In the Playboy Mazda MX5 Cup, Rampelberg on the inside trying to get by Pombo, who's stuck on the outside this time, and he pulls it off.
Yeah, Pombo made the same mistake Rampelberg did a couple laps ago, dropping a wheel on the edge, losing the drive up that hill. And boy, if you lose the drive up that hill, you're going to be passed.
Justin Piscatell now up to third in the DAMG Motorsports car. The Cool Gas 77 of Combs sitting there in fourth, but our two leaders, Elliott, they put on a tremendous battle here.
They are putting on a great battle. You know, and I've been asked, you know, if you're running against your buddy, do you drive a difference against him, or is it something that you care about beating him as much? And, you know, if you have somebody you don't know that beats you, you never hear about it again.
Yeah.
But if it's your buddy, you're going to hear about it at dinner. He's going to
call
you up. He's going to, so you want to beat your buddy.
Just about halfway home, 11 laps on the board, working lap 12. We expect around 24, 25 laps today. Timed 45 minutes of action in the Playboy Mazda MX5 Cup. Race leader is Rampelberg, who won the season opener. He's the points leader here as we come into round number 3. After this weekend, a couple of doubleheader weekends at New Jersey at the end of June, then at Autobahn in Joliet, Illinois at the end of July as the season takes a different turn through the summer. Then we'll go off and race at, of course, Mosport in Canada, finish things up at Road Atlanta in the month of October. So a lot of action still to come in the Playboy Mazda MX5 Cup. Watching Rampelberg hold the lead in that AMG 4 car.
Yeah, isn't it great, too? You know, we've got a lot of big teams here. And right now, the 4 big teams have all of those front 4 cars are of the different teams. It's great to see the evenness of all this coming out. Everybody
represented, all the key contenders for the 2010 Playboy Mazda MX5 Cup Championship. Last year's Rookie of the Year, Justin Piscatell, doing double duty under the Mazda Speed Driver Development banner, racing in Grand Am in the Continental Tire Series this year as well. Down through the corkscrew, nice and smooth.
Yeah, and he's doing a great job. You know, we keep waiting for Justin to just make this break and win a race. Now he's right there this time, has a good shot. Let's hope he can pull something off. But, you know, Matt Pombo wants to win his first one too, so we got some people up there that really want to win this race.
Yeah, this group of 4 drivers up front. You've got 3 who've not yet tasted victory in the series. Combs to the inside, gunning for third in the final corner. He forces Piscatell offline, and Jesse Combs puts his 77 car up into third.
Yeah, it was a clean pass. He made it in there in time, got a run off the downhill, getting into the last corner. But the unfortunate thing about that is they are no longer up with the front 2. Now they have to just kind of, doesn't look like they're going to be working together.
Swings out of the draft and forces his way back into third.
Yeah, it looks like he got a little bit of a run and was able to get it in. And 2, because you want to turn in late for that, it makes it so someone has that opening if you don't take a defensive line going in.
I'm amazed at the aggressiveness, though, of Justin Piscatell. Maybe that's what he's been lacking. He's back to third. We'll see what develops here. Find out all about this great racing series, schedule information and more at mx5cup.com. And if you want to keep track of our television schedule, the website is mazdaracing.tv. Battle for the lead. Pombo shuffled back to second now behind Brad Rampelberg as they head up the hill again toward the corkscrew. Piscatell, Jesse Combs, Malkasian next in line out of that top 5.
Yeah, and with those guys racing for third place, it's let Malkasian come up on them, and because they slowed themselves down a little bit, and he's bridged the gap, and he's going very quickly. So we'll see if they now have an issue with Era coming up with them.
Now, if you're Matt Pombo, is this a good time to maybe ease off? Well, they go side by side through the corkscrew. I thought he might be willing to wait a little bit because they've got another 8 or 9 laps to go, probably. He takes the lead back.
Well, you know, if somebody makes a little mistake at this track, you better jump on it because there's not many opportunities. As we've seen, these guys are so equal that if there's an opportunity, you better jump on it right now.
Matt Pombo and Brad Rampelberg putting on a great show today here at Mazda Raceway Laguna Seca in the Playboy Mazda MX5 Cup. Third spot belongs to Piscatell for a moment, but Combs right alongside him. Wait, if you bobble just a little on entry or exit, you're going to give up spots here.
Right, and the other thing is that with what they just did, Era Malkasian is going to have the run on him because he had nobody not side by side with him, and he was able to do it. Now here's a look for a pass for the front now with Rampelberg coming through on Pombo.
It is Rampelberg retaking the lead. Combs putting pressure on, but he gives up 4th spot to Era Malkasian, the Alara team principal now. So Malkasian starting to get up on the wheel a little bit as the laps wind down. 13 on the board, working lap 14. And maybe just 10 laps to go here today. Is this time now? Do you say, okay, I've only got 10 laps maybe, I got to get going?
You know, I have a feeling that these guys saw at the start of the race, said, well, I got 26 laps. I think I better get going right now because they're running wide open. You know, they're just taking every opportunity they go. Here's Malcasian going underneath Piscatel now. And, you know, Era is just getting up, and he is driving hard this weekend, and he's not having any problems.
Not at all. The Bulldog Productions yellow number 11 there. Malcasian over to third spot now. Shuffling Piscatel back. Let's get on board with Pombo heading to the corkscrew. He wants the lead back.
Boy, these guys are really racing hard. And there he goes, little touch. Yeah, these guys, these are buddies, too. Imagine if they weren't friends.
See ya. Sorry.
Yeah, man, I didn't mean to do it.
Much. Dr. Matt Pombo, as we told you at the top of the broadcast, worked on Brad Rampelberg's separated shoulder. He's an orthopedist. One car off in the weeds. It's Rampelberg. He gets it back on the racetrack. That'll dirty up the tires.
Boy, he didn't seem to want to lift either. He just stayed on the gas out there.
As good as these BFG tires are, you certainly don't want to run them off in the gravel. They're battling all over the place here at Mazda Raceway. This dogfight is for 4th, 5th, and 6th. Right back with more of the action of the Playboy Mazda MX5 Cup.